So after 5 years, I've finally done it. And after a lot of money. Hey, welcome to Tipper Truck TV. We feature various items related to the classic Lego tipper truck, whether it be mocks or more tipper truck. And this is something that somebody sent to me before I even made this channel. This was sent to my channel Brickzar, because I mean, my tipper truck thing has been going on for a while, and that's why I made this whole channel, is because I did so much with tipper trucks. But Tarkur sent me the instructions on how to make a Bionicle themed, inspired tipper truck. And I went back and reread the message. It's from 2021. And he said it can be made with parts that are available from Lego sets. It might be expensive, and it was. But I finally decided a couple of months ago, okay, I'm going to start piecing this together. First thing I did, I went to my Bricklink store, pulled out the few parts that I had that were in it, and then I started placing orders. And it was very challenging to make this. And a good place to start whenever you're building something that's challenging as far as acquiring the parts is you start with the parts that are going to be the hardest to get, which the mask, oh my goodness. And I actually filmed a take of this, and the mask went bloop. See if I can include a clip of that. But yeah, I didn't have my mic on. So anyway, so I'm re-recording it. You don't need to know that. But yeah, so the mask, that was the order I placed. It was about $80, and it was basically the mask and a couple other small minor parts. So I got the mask, the clear mask, which is it was only in a set that was one of those like random mask packs where you get like 5 or something masks and you don't know which ones are in it. And so it's kind of like a chase card and collecting cards and things. And so, yeah, it's pretty expensive. I wonder how much more expensive it was when I bought it this year versus when Tarkur sent me the instructions. Yeah, so he made this all up in studio, and I went one by one, order by order, and some of the parts are just not in a lot of sets, which is probably both good and bad for people that are into Bionicle. It's nice you go, oh, this is an exclusive part, but also if you're trying to build something, it can be hard. So the wheels, the legs, they have these red connectors, and those were the ones I thought I had gotten all that I needed, and I only ordered 2. I was supposed to order 4, and that part is only in one set, and I needed 4 of them. Some of the blue parts were a little harder to find. Yeah, so I think I placed about 6 or 7 orders, and I probably spent about $150 getting the parts. Well, yeah, that probably includes the extra things I bought along the way with some of these orders. But I just think, okay, this is coming from somebody who doesn't care about Bionicle. I remember when Bionicle came out, and I'm like, what's that? I had no interest in it. And Tarkur has done something amazing here, because it has taken somebody like me who had no interest in Bionicle, and even seeing the mock, I was like, I mean, I commended him when I got it, and I was like, this is cool. This is cool that you've been able to blend a very old set with a modern theme that is well loved by the fans in the community. And he captured a lot of the aspects of the tipper truck, believe it or not. But you've done something amazing, because it's gotten me where I just like, I love this. It's one of my favorite mocks, and it's not my mock, it's Tarkur's mock, but that I've built. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing how things work. It's not something that was completely obvious just looking at the instructions that he sent. He sent me the studio instructions that he made. Oh, and by the way, the studio instructions is funny how it'll have you like put 1 or 2 parts, and there's a couple of steps in there where it was impossibility, like where you connect the piece and then you got to get the piece that's in between them. It's like, oh, that's not possible. But you can do anything in a in a virtual environment. But no, it wasn't a problem building it. So the mask. Let's talk about the different aspects of this. We got the mask that, of course, represents the windshield, which was pretty cool. We got the red base. So He captured that with all the red, and I think he, like with the mask element having this trans red, I think that might be the pieces, these little pieces behind the mask. One of the challenges I think he had in designing this is the color palette doesn't, even though this is only like 4 colors. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 5 colors. It's 5 colors. It's clear, yellow, red, blue, and black. So he had the problem with Bionicles. You don't have all of those colors, those primary colors, in necessarily in Bionicle parts. Like red, obviously is blue, but I think he had to use this bright, light yellow, or I forget, and then he had to use these little yellow pieces. But I think it turned out great. So the legs do move. You can walk it. That's pretty neat. It's got the little chin piece here. I think that's to represent the grill. Oh wait, that's technically another color, the grill. So we got the grill there. So I thought that was pretty cool. It actually tips, which is cool. It's got a little more range of tip than the tipper truck, which is even better. And I don't know if this was intentional, but you know, one of the things with the tipper truck is like how the bed's just really, it's a very weak connection. He made it where it's just connected by one pin. He could have done more because there's actually a couple of pinholes here, but I think the way he did it gives you more of the feel of the tipper truck. And again, we're talking about such a simple, a simple set that a guy probably designed in between breaks at work. You know, didn't spend much time on it. But yeah, it has the tipper function. It has the wheels, it has the colors to match. So it was just really neat building it. And then one of the things I like too is when you stand the legs up, it actually can stand completely over. Whoops. Let me stand it up first. Bionicle's hard to work with. I had that in my mind. I was like, oh, it'd be cool to do like a stop motion with the Bionicle things, but I bet you anybody that's done stop motion with Bionicle, hats off to them, or as Mike Tyson said, hands off to you. Yeah, because it's a little finicky and stability would be an issue. I imagine you had to use a lot of clay or something to keep it from moving because it's it's very finicky. But yeah, you can park a tipper truck under the Bionicle tipper, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm a little overly excited about this, and thank you, Tarkur, for sending this. And he didn't send me the instructions. I bought the parts. He sent the instructions, encouraged me to do it. And I know he followed up a couple of times, and it's like, I didn't even start getting the parts. And I'm sorry I waited 5 years for this. You took the time to design this and send me the instructions, send me the parts list even. And even though the parts were expensive, I mean, that's part of the fun too, is seeing what crazy parts are hard to find. It's one of the parts of the hobby that I love. Some people love impressive Lego sets, and there's nothing wrong with that. I sometimes enjoy the obscure or hard to find or randomly rare parts and expensive parts. And so I got a good taste of that with this Bionicle tipper that will have a special place in the collection now among all the other custom tippers that people have made. So thank you. And if you have a custom idea or you want to share a picture of your vintage tipper truck in the wild at a location of your choice, please send it to tippertrucktv@gmail.com. I want to feature those things. I do have some submissions coming up that people, one is some alternate builds. We'll be featuring that in an upcoming video. So it may take me a while sometimes to make the videos, but I will continue to do so. And thank you for supporting this channel. It's a crazy idea. I don't know where I'm going sometimes with this, but it's been fun. And who would thought that this innocuous, very uninteresting little guy would inspire this type of creativity in somebody. So thank you, Tarkur, again for sharing this, and thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next Tipper Truck TV video. Be safe out there.